The following report contains some disturbing images.
Islamic State, says the ISIS man, will live forever, say the prisoners, desperate to please him. These pictures, though inevitably they're unverified, seem to show the last moments of 5 Iraqi army prisoners as they're humiliated and taunted by their ISIS captors. After this, the pictures are too unpleasant for us to show. Finally, you see some of the men lying dead. Still, ISIS isn't having it all its own way. The Iraqi Air Force has been in action against ISIS targets today. This attack was close to the northern town of Tal Afar, which ISIS has just captured. You can see soldiers running away. We saw pictures like these from the coalition forces in the 2 Gulf Wars. Now it's the Iraqis doing the attacking. And now Shia volunteers are starting to reinforce the Iraqi army. They're nothing like as well trained as the regular troops, but they are highly enthusiastic, especially on camera. These men were leaving Sadr City for the fighting. Sadr City is the vast, sprawling, mostly Shia area on the edge of Baghdad, which is regularly attacked by Sunni extremists. We visited Sadr City today to test the mood. People here would have the most to lose if ISIS and other extreme Sunni movements were to take over. They regard Shias as heretics. It's tricky for Westerners to be here, not so much for the old reason, which was the danger of kidnapping, as for the danger of bombs. They happen almost every day here. There was one last night. They're presumably set by extremist Sunnis who are supporters of ISIS, and the aim is to kill as many Shia as possible. We had the protection here of this man, Hussam Abed Khalef, one of the top leaders of the Mehdi army in Sadr City. The Mehdi army is the main Shia volunteer group in Iraq, large, tough and effective. Do you think it's inevitable now that Iraq will break up into its 3 main parts?
I think Iraq will split into 3 parts.
What would make that happen?
The Sunni part of Iraq believes it's been excluded from government. Because of that, I think it would be the right decision to separate, to stop all this bloodshed.
Hussam is a shrewd observer, and he can see there'd be big advantages to the Shia population if Iraq were to break up. In the long run, it might well give Shia people a lot more security, but it's hard to think that in the short run it could possibly happen peacefully. John Simpson, BBC News, Sadr City, Baghdad.